a meditation on God in hard times. Come, you who are weary, you who are heavy-laden, you whose heart is a barren winter landscape. This is a word for you. There are seasons of the soul when the sun seems to have forgotten how to shine. The sky is a ceiling of cold grey stone. The path before you is lost in a fog of uncertainty, and the path behind you is littered with the wreckage of what was. This is the valley of the shadow. This is the wilderness. This is the long night of the soul. Perhaps you are there now. Perhaps you are walking through the fire of affliction, the waters of grief, the desert of loneliness, or the prison of fear. Perhaps you have prayed, and the heavens seem as brass. You have cried out, and the only answer is the echo of your own voice. It is in this place of profound darkness and seeming abandonment, that we must learn to see with the eyes of faith. For it is here, in the very heart of the storm, that God does his most profound and secret work. He has not left you. He has not forgotten you. He is closer than your own breath, nearer than your own skin. He is the fortress in the storm. Tonight, we will not seek easy answers or shallow platitudes. We will seek him. We will seek the God who is not only the God of the sunlit mountain peaks, but the God of the deepest, darkest valleys. We will seek the one whose love is not a fragile thing that breaks in the storm, but an anchor that holds fast in the hurricane. Let your weary soul find rest. Let your fearful heart find courage, for the God of all comfort is here. Chapter 1. The God who sees in the ancient scriptures. A desperate, fleeing slave woman, cast out into the wilderness, gives God a new name. She calls him El Roi, which means the God who sees me. In your moment of trial, this is the first truth you must cling to. God sees you. He is not a distant, indifferent deity, observing your suffering from afar. He is an intimate, compassionate Father, and his eyes are upon you. He sees the tears you cry in the secret place. He sees the brave face you put on for the world, and the silent anguish that lies beneath it. He sees the battle that rages in your mind, the questions, the doubts, the fears. He sees your pain, and he does not turn away. The psalmist David, a man well acquainted with sorrow, wrote, "Thou tellest my wanderings. Put thou my tears into thy bottle. Are they not in thy book? Every tear you have shed is known to God. It is precious to him. It is recorded. Your suffering is not meaningless. It is not a random, chaotic event in an uncaring universe. It is seen, it is known, and it is held in the tender hands of a God who cares for you more deeply than you can possibly imagine. When you feel invisible, when you feel that your struggle is unnoticed by anyone, remember Hagar in the wilderness. Remember David in his despair. God is El Roi. He is the God who sees you right here, right now, in the midst of your pain. And to be truly seen by him is the beginning of all healing. Chapter 2. The Fortress in the Storm. The Bible is a book written from the crucible of human suffering, and it gives us a rich treasury of images to describe God's presence in our trials. He is not a God who promises to keep us from the storm, but a God who promises to be our fortress in the storm. He is our rock. The psalmist sings, "The Lord is my rock, and my fortress, and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust." A rock is a symbol of unshakable stability. When the winds of circumstance howl around you, when the ground beneath your feet feels like shifting sand, he is the unmoving, unchanging rock. Cling to him. Build your life upon him. The storm may rage, but the rock will not be moved. He is our shepherd. "The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want," David wrote. "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. The shepherd does not lead his sheep around the dark valley. He leads them through it. His presence is the antidote to fear, his rod a weapon to defend against predators, and his staff a guide to keep us on the path, are our comfort. In the darkness, you may not see the path ahead, but you can feel the gentle guidance of the shepherd's staff. You can trust that he is leading you, protecting you, and that he will bring you safely to the green pastures on the other side. He is our refiner. The prophet Malachi speaks of him as a refiner's fire and a fuller's soap. This is a difficult but a beautiful image. The refiner puts the precious metal into the fire not to destroy it, but to purify it. The fire burns away the dross, the impurities, the things that are not of value, so that the pure gold or silver can emerge, brighter and more beautiful than before. The refiner sits and watches the metal intently as it is in the fire. He never leaves it, and he knows it is ready when he can see his own reflection in it. Your suffering, as painful as it is a fire that God is using to purify you, to burn away the sin and the selfishness, and to form the character of Christ within you. He is watching you. He will not let the fire destroy you. He is waiting to see his own reflection in you. He is our anchor. The writer of Hebrews speaks of the hope we have in Christ as an anchor of the soul, both sure and steadfast. An anchor is useless in a calm harbor. Its purpose is to hold a ship secure in the midst of a raging storm. When the waves of doubt, fear, and despair threaten to overwhelm you, when you feel you are being tossed to and fro without direction, your hope in God is the anchor that holds you fast. It is not a flimsy hope based on your circumstances, but a sure and steadfast hope based on the unchanging character and the unbreakable promises of God. Rock, shepherd, refiner, anchor. This is who he is for you in the storm. He is your stability, your guide, your purifier, and your security. He is your fortress. Chapter 3. The grace of the thorn. Sometimes our most fervent prayer in times of trouble is for deliverance. We cry out to God to remove the pain, to heal the disease, to solve the problem. And sometimes in his mercy he does, but sometimes he does not. Sometimes the answer to our prayer is not deliverance from the trial, but grace in the trial. The Apostle Paul, one of the greatest men of faith who ever lived, spoke of a thorn in the flesh, a messenger of Satan sent to buffet him. We do not know what it was, a physical ailment, a persistent temptation, a source of deep emotional pain. But we know that he pleaded with the Lord 3 times that it might depart from him. And God's answer was not to remove the thorn. His answer was this: "My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." This is one of the most profound paradoxes of the Christian faith. God's strength is not made perfect in our strength, in our competence, in our self-sufficiency. It is made perfect in our weakness. It is when we come to the end of our own resources, when we have nothing left to give, when we are utterly broken and helpless, that his power can flow into us and through us in a way it never could before. Paul's response to this revelation is astonishing. He does not complain. He does not despair. He says, "Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then am I strong." Can you see the beauty of this? Your weakness is not a liability. It is an opportunity. Your brokenness is not a disgrace. It is the very place where the power of Christ can rest upon you. The thorn that causes you so much pain may be the very instrument God is using to keep you humble, to keep you dependent, to fill you with a strength that is not your own. Do not despise your weakness. Do not curse the thorn. Instead, ask for the grace that is sufficient. Ask for the strength that is made perfect in your weakness. And you may find, as Paul did, that the presence of Christ in your trial is a far greater gift than deliverance from it. Chapter 4. The promise of his presence. Ultimately, the answer to all our suffering is not found in a what, but in a who. The answer is not an explanation that satisfies our intellect, but a person who satisfies our soul. The ultimate promise of God in the midst of our hard times is not the promise of a pain-free life, but the promise of his unwavering, unending presence. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Isaiah 41. 10. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Isaiah 43:2. I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee. Hebrews 13:5. This is the promise that echoes from Genesis to Revelation. He is with you, in the fire, in the flood, in the valley, in the night. He is there. His presence is your strength, your help, your comfort, your hope. And we have the ultimate proof of this promise in the person of Jesus Christ. He is called Emmanuel, which means God with us. He's the God who did not remain distant from our suffering, but entered into it. He put on flesh, and he walked the dusty roads of this broken world. He knew weariness, he knew hunger, he knew betrayal, he knew grief. He stood at the tomb of his friend, and he wept. And on the cross, he endured the ultimate suffering, the ultimate abandonment, so that we would never have to. Because of the cross, you are never truly alone. The God who sees you is the God who has suffered for you. The shepherd who guides you is the lamb who was slain for you. The rock who holds you is the rock of ages who was cleft for you. So when the darkness closes in and you feel utterly alone, turn your eyes to the cross. See the love that held him there. See the price that was paid for you, and know that the one who endured that for you will not abandon you now. He has bound himself to you with cords of love that can never be broken. Conclusion. The morning will come. The night may be long. The storm may be fierce, but the morning will come. The psalmist promises, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. This is not a wishful thought. It is a divine guarantee. Your current trial is not the end of your story. It is a chapter, a difficult chapter, but not the final one. God is at work, weaving even this darkness into a beautiful tapestry that you cannot yet see. He is forming you, shaping you, preparing you for a joy that is deeper and a glory that is greater than you can currently imagine. So do not lose heart. Be strong, and let your heart take courage, all you who wait for the Lord. He is your fortress. He is your strength. He is your ever-present help in trouble, and he will carry you through. Rest now in the safety of his arms. Rest in the knowledge that you are seen, you are known, and you are deeply, profoundly, and eternally loved.